This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Fat Joe, okay, he responds. Okay, he responded a little bit ago. And, Cuban Link on won this big thing, pressuring him, like, why aren't you clearing your name? Because yesterday he gave this little blurb that said, like, when the hate doesn't work, they lie, right? Now, there's a lot of paperwork there. And the reason why this could even be a little bit believable, even though the paperwork looks a little funny, right, is that because this happened prior to Fat Joe being a rapper. And this happened before the internet was the internet. The internet didn't really take off and just start doing archives, I would say, until like 2000. Because prior to that, you had like AOL, stuff like that. But you didn't have, the internet wasn't really, like, people didn't trust buying things on the internet. And you had blogs in the 90s, but it wasn't like it is in the 2000s. And obviously, every day it gets more and more advanced. I mean, we have apps on our phone for the past over a decade. Things have really elevated. You can't get away with anything now. Everybody has a camera. Everybody has a blog. Everybody has an Instagram. But back in, I guess this happened in the 80s. I guess this happened around 89 or 92. I mean, jeez. I think AOL just came out in 1992, and there was nothing going to archive this. Now, the paperwork is there. It could have been fabricated. And I'm going to tell you something. If somebody fabricated this with the amount of pages Star has, right, they really got it out for Joe. Okay, if they focused all their time. And why now? What did Joe do in the past 5 years to make one person so mad that they would fabricate this paperwork and get it out there the way they did? Star really, I gotta say, broke the story and blew it up. They sent it to him and he got it out there. Now everybody's talking about it. And it seems like everybody kind of wants to take Joe. Joe is annoying. I will say that. Joe is definitely a great A&R. He can rap. He's put some people on, right? So, like Remy, pun on, the one of the best ever, right? He put Cuban Link on, but then also took it away. He also did some underhanded stuff to some people. Fat Joe also put on, you could say he gave DJ Khaled his beginning. But, it's like, and then he's like, okay, so before I play the video, well, actually, let's play the video and then we'll talk about it.
No crack the dawn, has never been a rat in his life, has never told on a person in his life. I kill myself before I tell on somebody. Let's be clear about that. You have to realize, whether you know it or not, I'm at another level in my life. So I have friends, the biggest in the world, the biggest in the game, hitting me up. Yo, Joe, don't respond to these people. You bigger than that. Yo, Joe, don't this and this and that. They're trying to bring you down because you know that yesterday's price is not today's price. And mind you, I'm in Hermes. This is the most fabricated, false paperwork I've ever seen in the history of mankind. This is like disgusting. Now, those names you see on there are actual people. Those people really went to jail for 20 years. You guys and your friends was locked up with them. You never heard Fat Joe ever talk. They don't even know me. Those guys on that paper, I never met them. They don't know me. So you put a little white out on a piece of paper and you write Joseph Carter Jr.'s name. And you guys break my heart if you fall for that. You guys are disgusting because I am the one guy who's successful and still walk these streets to show you that there's no difference.
So, this is almost like a distraction in a way because he starts off by saying, I'm at a new level of life, right? That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't separate someone's past, right? He's at a new level of life. Okay. Why? Because he goes on Instagram now and and he does. I mean, what? You've been on a new level of life for the past 17 years, then, right? But here's the thing. It's like, so before he even really addresses anything, if he had just gotten right to it and said, yeah, these guys are in jail. They don't know me. I don't know them. Somebody whited out the paper and put my name there. Right? Okay. Cool. But then he goes off and says, I'm at a new level of life. My friends are the biggest of the biggest. My friends are rich. Da-da-da. And they told me not to respond to this. Okay. Then he goes on to say, first of all, what was the response sponsored by Ciroc? He had a Ciroc bottle the whole time. What, is Ciroc going to pay him for that? Come on, man. It's an advertisement, you know? So then he goes on to say, yesterday's, he liked that one. The one with the Jadakiss, that's sticking. Yesterday's price is not today's price. He's trying to throw slogans in there. I don't know if he's selling merch on that and trying to be cute and throwing it in there. Cool. Okay? Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Okay, wow. Well, okay, Joe. Then he says, I'm wearing Hermes right now. Hermes, wherever you say it. Great. Cool. What does that even mean? That has nothing to do with the paperwork. Talk strictly about that. Why is it bad? Okay, those guys don't know you, don't know them. Somebody whited this out. I don't know how you clear your name and stuff like this, but he did speak on it. Now, there's going to be plenty of people that are huge Fat Joe fans, and they're going to believe whatever he says, right? And they're going to be in the comments, and they're going to add me on Instagram, and they're going to say, you don't know what you're talking about, because you guys just don't question everything. These guys are entertainers. They have different pasts. We never know if Joe is, you don't know who is who. This is called the entertainment business. Christian Bale is not Batman, okay? It's entertainment. It works the same with rap. These guys live, they can be whoever they want. Fat Joe had a huge squad. He didn't do this response with 100 deep, though. It's just like, dude, Fat Joe's cool and everything. He's convincing. But the question's there now. It's been posed. I didn't put it out. Star put it out. Star got it from someone else, and he questions it. What makes it valid? Now, there's other New York Times articles about other stuff that he might be involved in, but I'd have to look in the New York Times articles. Someone sent it to me, but I'd have to look up the New York Times database. What do they put it? What do they call it? It's in a time capsule. Everything I'm saying. So I'd have to pay to pull that article on that day to see if it was actually real, or did somebody actually make up the article? Because that's possible too. You got to do so much back work now because people put out false stuff. This could be fake paperwork, just like Irv Gotti and Ja Rule typed up fake paperwork on a fake order of protection for 50 Cent against them. That's all they could work with around that time. So it is what it is, man. But Fat Joe did respond. Was it enough? I don't know, But he responded. People wanted a response out of him, and he responded. Okay, and the paperwork looks a little weird, but who knows, But we'll see. Cuban Link's probably going to respond to that later on, and we'll do a follow-up on that. And I don't know if Star is going to talk about it tonight, but if he does, I'll stay tuned in. Star is very entertaining, and I like his show. A lot of people will talk about this tonight. It would be more shocking to most people because he talks about keeping it so real, being so thorough. He was so adamant and against Tekashi what he did, and I understand that, but if he did the same thing, it would be like, whoa. That's why it's hard to believe. But we'll see. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and we will discuss this further in a minute. I'll probably do another video before midnight. I appreciate you guys. Peace.